Hello, everybody. It's Wolf Fang here. Today is Sunday, the 12th of May. Another gloomy day, too. I think, I'm going to have to go back and look at my videos because I do a video either Saturday or on Sunday, and it seems to always be gloomy here. Anyway, first thing I'd like to say is Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Now, it's a tough job. I know it was for my mom, but I'm not gonna go into any of that. But anyway, like I said, Happy Mother's Day. I hope all the moms out there are having a good day, relaxing, maybe go out to dinner, whatever you guys like to do. So today I want to talk about prepping with your pets. And there's a lot of people with pets out there, whether it's dogs or cats or both. And we as Americans that have pets, we treat our pets as family, like they're our kids. So if you're prepping for your family, why shouldn't you be prepping for your pets also? They actually they sell packs. If you have a big dog, a German Shepherd or Collie, a bigger dog, they have backpacks that you can buy to put on your dog. So if you're prepping and you're thinking about your family, treat your pets the same way. Make sure your pet's healthy. I know it's pricey to take them to the vet for the checkups and everything, but if you can do it, do it. ID your pet. I don't know if you're into putting the chip into your pet or just even a ID collar. But if scenario gets that bad and you have to bug out, I think your dog's going to stay with you unless he's a runner. And keep him on a leash if you have to. We have 2 cats, and we would have to put them in a carrier if we had to bug out. And cats are useful too. Don't dismiss cats. I read up on prepping for pets, and there was one article that I read that they said that their cat was good for catching, squirrels or rabbits. And cats are known to do that. They'll kill a bird and they'll bring it and drop it off, leave it on your porch or whatever. It's like a gift they're giving you. Also, your pet food. Pet food does go stale. So I would recommend, if you have a vacuum seal, just like you seal your food, you can seal their food up too, with dry food. Something else to think about, fresh. If your pet had to, if you had to feed them the type of food that you eat, I think rice. Rice is in their diet. Now, and this is with dogs. Cats are a different story because of their digestive system. But with your dog, if you've got chicken, if you're, you can feed them scraps like that. Certain vegetables when I was growing up, my mom, she had poodles, and they used to like peas. They would eat peas. It's because I wouldn't eat them. If you have to bug out, what would you do with your pets? You don't want to leave your pet at home. I mean, that would suck. Especially if it's oh my God, we got to go now. And I don't really think anybody would just pack up and leave their pet. Well, there's some cruel people out there. You hear stories on the news all the time how animals are mistreated, and those people, they just don't deserve to have pets. They should be, if they're gonna, cruelty to animals is not, no, I don't, that's like hitting a woman. You don't hit a woman, and you don't be cruel to animals. So with that, with your pet, you got to make sure that you have, their food, fresh water for them. What's the rule? A gallon of water per person or something like that? You know what? I'm not really sure the water deal for animals. I know, besides my cat liking to play in the water bowl and get water all over the floor, she puts her paw in the water bowl and then licks her paw. She doesn't she doesn't lap the water out of the bowl, but she makes a mess anyway. So you've got your food, just like you have your food for yourself. Your water, just like you have water for yourself. And have, bowls for them. And if you have to bug out, does your dog or your cat have like a favorite toy or a favorite blanket? You want to take that stuff along with you, so wherever you end up, they have some type of a comfort, because their scent's on the toys, their scent is on the blanket that they like to lay on. So keep that in mind. As far as the backpacks that you can put on your bigger dogs, have them carry their stuff. I mean, don't load them down, but put Ziploc baggies of dry food, the water bowl, their leash, stuff like that. That's what you would pack into their backpack. If you go, so this was something else I read. The comment was putting plastic bags in the backpack so you can pick up their poop when they go to the bathroom. Okay. Now, if you're with a group of preppers and you're on somebody's property, y'all meet up there. Yeah, that would be a good idea. But if you have to bug out and just take off and go wherever you go, you're just gonna let your dog use the bathroom. That's what I think. I mean, if you're having to bug out, so I mean, that's are you gonna have a pooper scooper? Let's see, what else did I write down? Oh, the other thing, if you have a big dog, and if you can afford it, can you have your dog trained, for attack? I mean, because your big dog can protect you. I'm not saying little dogs are mean though too. They think they're big dogs. and the cat, the cat's gonna run unless you want to pick the cat up and throw it at the person. No, I'm joking. But so these are, make sure your animals are healthy. Make sure that they've got their water, their food, the leash, like I said. If you can vacuum seal food, the dog food, the dry food, if you can vacuum seal that up, do that and put it with your preps. If you've got stashes hidden in different locations and you have an animal and you've got to bug out and you know where your stashes are at, put dog food in, dog food or cat food, depending on what type of animal you have. Put that, bury that too. Let's see what else I have here. Oh, and I said, have your pet carry its own supplies. You don't. Your big dog has got its backpack. You don't want to load it down with your ammo and your stuff. So let the dog carry its own stuff. What else? That's about all I can think of. Just keep your pets healthy. Meds, if your animal is on any meds, have a supply. No, that's another thing. As far as medication goes for your animal, and I'll say this, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm not a vet, I don't, but would there be other medicines maybe that can a dog take an aspirin, or would that hurt him? The penicillin, what is it, amoxi or something, the fish stuff that I've heard about that humans can take, it's like penicillin. Would your pet be able to take that? First aid kits, that's another one for your pet. You've got a first aid kit, and that's where the medication would come in for your animal. Put that medication in with the first aid kit, but have gauze and I guess Band-Aids and stuff. But like I said, I'm not a veterinarian, so I would think that, like you cut yourself, your dog gets cut or maybe even bit by another animal, antiseptic, and then wrap it. Now, I'm just guessing. I don't know. I've never had to deal with that. So once again, it is you just don't know what type of situation you're going to run into, especially if you have to bug out. If you have to bug in, designate a room to keep your pets. If you've got, and that's another one, because say if you are bugged in, does your dog bark a lot? Can you teach it not to bark so much? I mean, because that'll give you away. The same with, if you have to bug out. If you're hiding someplace for whatever that reason may be, can you keep your dog quiet? But think about your pets. What would you do, or what will you do for the survival of your pet? And I talked to a couple people about this, and of course somebody had to go there and say, well, you can use them for food. That would be a last resort. Hopefully you have enough preps where you don't have to go that route. But once again, you do not know what's going to happen. There is no expert out there on if shit hits the fan and it gets chaotic out there, and you have to deal with people, you're trying to get to your bug out location, and you're dealing with people that are doing the same thing, and it's going to be chaotic. I've never really dealt with anything like that. The other thing is your animals, if you do go to a bug out location that you're with a group, how will your pet act around other people and other animals? Will that cause any problems? So once again, like I said, it's just things to think about. And being ready. Because you just never know. Oh, and don't eat all the dog biscuits either. I don't know who does that. But anyway, once again, I'll say Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. And for the people that watch my video, I'm thinking they watch Prepper Nurse 1's videos also. And I will chat with you guys tonight when he does his live feed. Other than that, everybody have a great day. Blessed be. And I will talk to you all next weekend. Have a good day. Bye.